Hi, Chat Buddy. I know I usually use you as a free therapist, but are you any good at picking stocks?
Yes, I can assist with stock market research by providing information on market trends, stock performance, investment strategies, and more. I can also analyze financial data and help you interpret market news and reports. How can I assist you with your stock market research?
Awesome. Okay, so give me 5 companies. I want them in the ASX200. I want them to be dividend companies. I want them to pay great dividends, and I want them to be consistent in paying those dividends. And I want good growth, obviously. And just give me the best 5. What do you think?
Here are 5 companies within the S&P ASX 200 that have demonstrated good growth, consistent dividends, and high dividend yields. 1. BHP Group Limited, BHP. 2. Fortescue Metals Group Limited, FMG. 3. Telstra Corporation Limited, ASX-TLS. 4. Transurban Group, ASX-TCL. 5. AGL Energy Limited, AGL. These companies have been selected based on their combination of growth potential, dividend consistency, and yield, making them attractive for dividend-focused investors.
So these are the 5 you think are the best right now. Okay, let's go check them out. So it's always good to know where ChatGPT is getting its information from. And for these results, it got it from Bing, morningstar.com.au, finder.com.au, ig.com, and marketindex.com.au. So interesting. Let's look at BHP first. We'll look at why ChatGPT chose it and then analyze that, and I'll give you my thoughts.
BHP is one of the world's largest mining companies.
Yes, everyone knows BHP.
It has shown robust growth driven by strong demand for commodities like iron ore and copper.
The growth has been pretty stagnant for the last couple of years, so I don't know.
BHP also offers a high dividend yield and has a history of consistent dividend payments.
The dividend yield is good, but it has been dropping over the last 4 years. If I was buying now, it wouldn't be one that I would put on my list, but if I held it, I would hold. Yeah.
Fortescue is another major player in the mining sector, particularly iron ore.
Yes.
The company has benefited from high iron ore prices.
It's shown a lot of growth over the last 5 years, obviously, but it has fallen since the start of 2024,
and has a strong track record of returning cash to shareholders through dividends.
Fortescue does have a really high dividend yield, and it's been really consistent. Apart from 2021, when it was particularly high, it has been pretty consistent for the last 5 years, and I like it and I hold it.
Telstra is a leading telecommunications company in Australia.
Even though it's only gone up 8% in the last 5 years, it's still a strong, consistent company.
It has a reliable dividend yield and is known for its consistent dividend payouts. The company has also shown growth through its strategic investments in 5G and other technologies.
It's just got nice, stable, consistent dividends and a pretty good dividend yield. So yeah, it's a really stable company.
Transurban operates toll roads in Australia and North America. It has a stable and growing revenue base, which supports its ability to pay consistent and high dividends. The company has a good growth outlook with new projects in the pipeline.
Transurban, look, it probably does have a good growth outlook, but looking at the chart over the last 5 years, because it's fallen about 13%, I think you would only be buying this one for the dividend, for the consistent dividend and the growing dividend. It's not one I would rush to, but if you're just buying for the dividend, it's a maybe.
AGL is one of Australia's leading integrated energy companies. Despite facing some challenges in the energy market, AGL has maintained a high dividend yield and continues to pay consistent dividends. The company is also investing in renewable energy projects, positioning it for future growth.
Okay, AGL. Personally, not a huge fan. I have a friend who really thinks that they could do well in the future, and great. But for a dividend investor like me, they have not been consistent enough. And even though they've started growing their dividend again, and they have a really good high dividend yield, and it's likely they might do okay, it's not a favorite of mine. But you might feel differently. Anyway, so my final thoughts are definitely use something like ChatGPT or other AI for analyzing things. It's really good for research. It's really good for analyzing data that's really difficult to look at. But I wouldn't blindly just go with their recommendations. Just always go and do your own research as well. Investing isn't always just straight numbers, because investing does invoke a lot of emotions. The market is made up of investors who can do unpredictable things at times. It's not always by the book. So always make sure you go and do your own research and choose the companies that you actually like to invest in. So like everything, definitely you can use it as a tool, but I wouldn't just blindly take its recommendations off the bat. Do your own research, make your own decisions. It's your money. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I thought it was fun. I hope the lead up to Christmas is going well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.